All right, guys, let's get some MLB plays and props for Tuesday, May 21st slate of games. Trey, leaderboard, start us off.
Yeah, I am 0-0 now. I might be 1-0 by now, but I did give out the St. Louis Cardinals on the money line going up against the Orioles. Whenever we first started recording, it was in the bottom of the eighth, and the game is now over. The Cardinals, they won it by a score of 6-3, so I did cash that bet. 1-0 day for me. Let's go.
Yeah, and I had the Astros -1.5 going up against the Angels. Took a 6-1 lead. I was feeling really good. Then the Angels put up 7. I think it was in the top of the fifth. So we currently are down by 3 in the bottom of the ninth. So we need a miracle there. Trey, let's go with the player props. Have you start us off?
We did have a good old-fashioned sweep on the player props, though. I went 2-0. I gave out Taylor Ward in that game. Over 6 fantasy score versus the Astros. Ward, he hit the over in that sixth inning that Barry was just talking about with a walk after 2 singles already. So he did cash the over. And also gave out Taj Bradley over 5.5 strikeouts versus the Red Sox. He finished with double-digit 10 strikeouts. Shout out Taj.
Yeah, and I had a 2-0 day as well. Jose Altuve hit a home run in the bottom of the second, so over 1.5 bases, that one cash. And then Marcus Stroman, Trey, he went 7 innings, something we never see him do, and he only gave up 1 run, under 2.5 runs against the Mariners, and then the bullpen blew the win for him. So thank you, Marcus Simeon, for the 2-0 day. Trey, let's go to the play for tomorrow. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with this Chicago White Sox going up against Toronto Blue Jays game. And it's going to be a fun one to watch. That's because I'm going to be going with an underdog here. Give me the Chicago White Sox plus a half on the first 5 inning run line in this game. I believe that the White Sox can win this game straight up because of their starting pitching. The White Sox, they're throwing out Garrett Crochet here. And Crochet, he has a 4-4 record with a 4.18 ERA paired with a 1.01 whip. That's an elite level whip. And Crochet, he's actually ranked in the top 10% of pitching in basically every single category. And he's just been elite behind the scenes on a very crappy White Sox team. But I believe that Chicago offense is going to fight hard today to get him a win and keep this game close. Because Toronto, they're throwing out Yusei Kikuchi here. And Kikuchi, he's been pretty good this season, but he does have a 5.32 career ERA against the White Sox. So if Chicago can get at him early, maybe Kikuchi might get a little scared and think about all those bad times against the White Sox in the past, while Crochet just holds the Blue Jays to a low number. And if anything, I think this game might be tied heading into the sixth inning, which would still allow us to cash because these two teams, guys, they're ranked last and second to last when it comes to runs per game. So I'm just going to hammer the better pitcher here. Give me the White Sox plus a half in the first 5 inning run line versus the Blue Jays.
Yeah, Trey, I like to play there for you. For my play today, I'm going to look at the Twins going up against my Nationals. The Nationals right now, they're beating the hell out of the Twins. But I don't think that's going to happen tomorrow because we've got Patrick Corbin back on the mound. I'm going to give him a little bit of credit. He's been pitching just a little bit better than I expected him to, but I've seen this guy over the last 2 seasons. He's going to have a bad outing in this game. 80% of the time that he's on the mound, he's going to give up 3+ runs going 6 innings. So I'm going to take the Twins here to go over their team total going up against the Nats. Patrick Corbin is leading the field this season in hits allowed per game. He's given up 66 hits already in the 9 starts. He's allowed 6+ hits in 8 of his 9 games this year, coming in with a 5.59 ERA and a 1.74 whip. Both of those are his worst numbers in his career. The Twins have been playing much better baseball over the last 25 games, and I do expect them to put up a lot of runs on Patrick Corbin. Corbin is also known for giving up a lot of runs, 33 over 48 innings of work. He's had back-to-back quality starts against the White Sox and the Red Sox, but he's also given up over 3 runs in 6 of his 9 games so far this season. I don't want to bet against my team, so I'm going to take the Twins here to put up a lot of runs on Patrick Corbin. Give me the Twins team total over 4.5 as the play. Trey, let's go to the player props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with Bryce Harper here, and I'm going to take him to go over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs against the Texas Rangers. I love this over for Harper in this game because we're going to see him have himself a day at the plate against the Rangers, and I believe that for a few reasons. The first reason is because Harper's matchup against John Gray. Gray, he has had an up and down season so far, but I expect him to have another down game here, and most of that will be due to Harper's bat. These two, they faced off in 20 at-bats. And Harper, he has a 316 batting average against Gray with an average of 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs in those 20 at-bats. So we might even hit this over before Gray leaves the game. And whenever the Rangers bullpen comes in, it's just going to be cashola for us if we have not already. Because this Rangers bullpen is ranked dead last in the MLB when it comes to team bullpen ERA. The Rangers, their bullpen has a team ERA of 5.08, which is dead last, like I said. So I expect Harper to just have a great game here throughout. Give me Bryce Harper to go over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs versus the Rangers.
Yep, Trey, love to play there for you. For my batting prop, I'm going to stay in the same game that I've already talked about. Give me Bryon Buxton to go over 1.5 bases for the Twins. I've already broken down all the stats for Patrick Corbin, but this season has a pitching run value of 1. He doesn't do anything above the 50th percentile of any starting pitcher in the MLB besides his extension, which means absolutely nothing. He's all around one of the worst starting pitchers this season, and whenever you take a look at his pitches, he throws a sinker and a slider, the most of any of his pitches, having over 200 pitches, or 200 plus thrown pitches of both of those. Bryon Buxton has a run value of negative against every single pitch this season except a slider and a sinker. His best pitch to hit this year is the slider, and that has been the go-to pitch for Patrick Corbin. Buxton is hitting .429 against the slider this season, and against the sinker, he's hitting .278. It's going to be hard for Patrick Corbin to sit down Bryon Buxton in this game whenever his two best hit balls are his two most pitches that he throws. Buxton has also been hitting the ball pretty well over the last 4 games, collecting at least 1 hit in 3 of the last 4. I'm going to take him in this game. Over 1.5 bases going up against Corbin as the play. Trey, let's go to the pitching props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with Brandon Pfaadt here to go over 2.5 earned runs allowed versus the Dodgers. I love this over for Pfaadt in this game because we're going to see him struggle with his command and just get lit up throughout this one. Because through his first 9 starts this season, Brandon, he has a 1-3 record with a 4.17 ERA, paired with a 1.11 WHIP. And Pfaadt, he has an average fastball velo of 92.7 miles per hour. That's just far too slow. That's going to allow the Dodgers to just turn on the ball and just score a ton of runs. And that's exactly what has happened historically, because over Pfaadt's 2 career games versus the Dodgers, he has struggled with an 0-2 record with a 9.35 ERA paired with a 2.08 WHIP. He's just allowed a ton of base runners whenever he plays against Los Angeles, and I expect him to get lit up again here in this one because the Dodgers this season, they have just consistently scored a ton of runs. They've averaged 3.18 runs per game in the first 5 innings, which is already over this number. I think Pfaadt is going to fight to get off the mound in this game very quickly. Give me Brandon Pfaadt to go over 2.5 earned runs allowed versus the Dodgers.
I like it, Trey. For my pitching prop, I'm taking Logan Webb. Under 2.5 earned runs going up against the Pirates. The Pirates have been an exciting team this season because they've got a lot of young talent, but most of that talent has been from the starting pitching, and hitting this season for them has been piss poor, being ranked in the bottom 10 of runs scored per game. That's where Logan Webb's going to come into play here. He's been very good over the last 2 games after going through a little bit of a rough patch. We are pretty deep into the season now, and Logan Webb started the year with a 6.52 ERA. He's been able to work that down all the way to 3.03. In his last 2 games against the Reds and the Dodgers, he's been able to go 13 innings, only giving up a total of 2 earned runs in both of those games combined. And in his last game against the Dodgers, he was basically perfect after the first inning, going 6 innings, not giving up a run, only giving up 3 hits. Logan Webb's also been getting himself into some jams with his whip being 1.35 this season, but he's one of the best pitchers in the MLB at working himself out of it. He had the bases loaded against the Dodgers in the top of the first inning in his last game. With 1 out, he managed to get through that without giving up a run, and the rest of the way was smooth sailing for him. I expect smooth sailing again in this game as he takes down the Pirates. Give me under 2.5 earned runs allowed as the play. Trey, let's go to the graphic. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I want the White Sox plus a half on the first 5 inning run line going up against the Blue Jays. I'm putting my faith in Garrett Crochet here. White Sox offense has been bad. Blue Jays offense just as terrible this season. So I'm going to put my faith in the better pitcher. Also going with Bryce Harper over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs against the Rangers. He's getting a good matchup here against John Gray, who he has 2 career home runs against. So might as well hit a third. Might as well. Also going with Brandon Pfaadt over 2.5 earned runs allowed versus the Dodgers. Going up against one of the best scoring teams in the MLB. And Pfaadt, he's had an up and down year so far, and I'm hoping we get him on a bad game.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Twins here. Team total over 4.5 going up against Patrick Corbin. They might put all the runs up on Patrick Corbin, all 5 of them. They give me Bryon Buxton in the same game to have a great day against Patrick Corbin. Slider, sinker, his 2 best pitches that he throws. Bryon Buxton loves a slider and sinker over 1.5 bases. Then Logan Webb, under 2.5 earned runs going up against the Pirates. A lot of hype with the Pirates pitching, not a lot of hype with the Pirates bats. He's going to work through them pretty easily, go 6 innings plus, give up less than 2 runs. Love Logan Webb in that game. Guys, that's going to do it for the MLB Picks and Props for Tuesday, May 21st slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Super Bowl. We also have 12,000 subs coming right around the bend. We're at 10,200. We're going to give away 2 tickets to anybody to any game they want. NBA, NFL, college basketball. It doesn't matter. We can wait until the new season for NFL. Any game you want to go, whenever we get to 12K, we're going to have that giveaway coming up as well. Leaderboard. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You can click that. There's two options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99 that gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube, and it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,